Hey, it's Clay at ClayTrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. A couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, they are awesome. I'll put a link down below, though, to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk you through the futures market and how it all works. A couple things that maybe get you interested. There's 0 pattern day trading rule, so you don't need a whole lot of money at all, yet you can have unlimited day trades every single day. And they're also open up pretty much around the clock, 23 hours a day, 6 days a week. So that is where this 331 is coming from. The vast majority of that was from quote unquote last night as of the recording of this, because yeah, they're essentially open around the clock. I did make a couple more earlier this morning before I got the software started. But my point is, if you are busy, there is still usually an opportunity that you can find a trade when something is open, like I said, 23 hours a day, 6 days a week. And then the second thing is I am trading futures through a prop firm. Earlier I mentioned, you don't need a whole lot of money to get involved, and that's where the prop firm comes into play, because with prop firms in a summary, they're a way for you to get it started with very little money, very little risk, and then a whole lot of upside potential. So if you want to learn more about just prop firms and how they work, and then the prop firm that I'm using, you can just check out the link up above. So I will pause the screen recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find my next trade. All right, we have some momentum here. I'm in. Out there for a nice quick $225. If you blinked, you missed it, but yeah, that is how fast futures can move. A little bit of a chase on my part, so wanted to not overstay my welcome, but like I said, again, you don't have to be in a trade very long at all, and things add up. Of course, that is a two-sided coin, then can add up quickly against you. So, but that is why the prop firm attribute comes into play, because the prop firms, your risk is insulated, very much so. But we'll see if we can get another setup. But there we go. Quick trade to throw in another 225. Let's see what else I can find. Well, I was looking and watching gold, and so there are different types of contracts. There's contracts for gold. Basically, futures is the commodities market, but you can also trade indices. So I was watching this one here, which is the futures market for the NASDAQ indice, and what a big move here. Again, here is gold. So as I was watching this one, I decided to flip back and check out the NASDAQ. And so in hindsight, I guess I should have held that a little bit while longer than what I did, but I say that tongue in cheek because yes, we're all really good traders in hindsight. I don't know about you, but all I can say is that my hindsight trading account is worth billions upon billions of dollars. All right, I'll pause. I'll keep an eye on things. All right, looking to play this pullback here. On MNQ. So again, this is just the NASDAQ. And then the cool thing about futures is even within each contract, there are two different types. You have ones that the P&L will move very, very, very quickly. Then other ones where, again, same chart, but just the P&L moves a little bit different. So they're called minis and micros. So right now I'm on the micro. So if I'm right, I'm not going to make as much, but okay, I'm in for my opening allotment. So out there for $25. Now, had I done the NQs, it moves in magnitudes of times 10. So that would have actually been $250 that I would have made there. So yeah, in hindsight, I wish I would have done the other contract, but I wanted to give myself plenty of wiggle room there, so I went with that one. Like I said, a lot of different cool things you can do with futures. You can basically watch the same things over and over again. Let's see if I want to try again here. Do my first entry point down there. Here we go. So if this wants to pull back more, I'll have my first entry. So starting small to give myself flexibility. Okay. There we go. So once again on that one, yeah, I wish I would have done NQs, but I say all this tongue in cheek because it goes back to the theme of, yeah, it's easy to say what you should have done with hindsight. But had this thing kept coming and I needed some of that flexibility, I'd be very grateful that I started small. I'll pause. Let's see if we can maybe get some more of a pullback. All right, thinking about a long here, it's been doing a good job of bouncing nicely off that purple line, which is the 50 period set moving average, and looks like I was a little too late here. Came down, I was thinking about it, and now it's bounced back up. So, yep, looking like I was definitely not looking like I was too slow on that one. We'll see if it maybe wants to come back down. So, never mind. All right, have quite a bit of a move down here. It's going to look for a short, but I want it to bounce up, so I don't want to be shorting down at the bottom of this move. I guess that was it in hindsight. Just the back test there of that pink line. There we go. A little bit more. Let's see if we can put together something here. That would be a pretty nasty move if we go straight down red and then straight back up green. That'd be rough. Gonna try a short right there. Small size just to get started. Okay, I'm in. Try to add some more. Blue line is my... There we go. Okay, well, I try to add some more up there, and there is my order still sitting there. So that would have been a way better trade had I actually been, I suppose, a little bit faster on the trigger finger. I would have had 4, so I could have taken off a couple and then still given this thing a chance to come down. But I was too slow, so I basically just had to hop out for small green on that one. But we'll see if I can get another trade on it. All right, looking for a long here. Got it. See if we can get a bounce. If not, I started small. Able to add a little bit there. Blue line is my average. Just needs to bounce a little bit more. And out there. Probably should have scaled out, but I don't know. That was looking a little... Nothing too scary because it was still up above the purple line the whole time. Yeah. So, wow. Maybe I think that'll have to be the title of this video, in hindsight, but good grief. Man, in hindsight, I should be up over the course of this video easily probably like $1,500, if not more. Yeah, again, it was stayed above the purple line, so I'm not, I got more spooked than I really should have. And you heard me talk that through. I probably should have, and then it went up, and yeah. So in hindsight, yeah. So really, all kind of kidding aside, because I do still say some of the tongue in cheek, but yeah, this was a rough one. In hindsight, things could have been way different. I think that's the name of the video. In hindsight, things could have been different. Yeah, so I'm feeling a little irritated now. So, and I'm still green on the day, but yeah, I'm definitely irritated. So, if you ever find yourself irritated as a trader, take that as a sign to either be done or at least go on a walk. So, I'm gonna go ahead and call it good. Before I do go, though, I want to invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar. So if you are a beginner trader, struggling trader, very, very confident this class will give you some things that are important and could help you out. Now, if you're a battle-hardened veteran with a rock-solid strategy, you are welcome to attend, don't get me wrong, but my confidence level is much lower that you'll find anything that would really pertain to you. But yes, in the categories of beginner or struggling trader, like I said, definitely get signed up for it. Go to claytrader.com/live, or just check out the link in the description area to learn when the next live class is. So thanks for hanging out. Take care, and make sure you hit that like button.